We're doing the 2024 flip through. This is covering my personal email and phone number and stuff. But so all of you who have watched this channel for the year or more know that I started out with a bullet journal, had some issues, broke it. I'm one of those people that wants everything in the same space. So what I did was I tore it apart. So we're going to do the 2024 flip through. So I covered over personal information right there. I did do the awareness and self-discovery, but I didn't do any of the goals on this one. Created an ideals page. Didn't use it obviously because this bullet journal broke and there was quite a few blank pages. Then I did figuring out my planner, and this is actually kind of interesting, like upper tabs, side tabs, bottom tabs. Thinking about my journal and trying to organize it. And then reading or writing tracker, because I didn't have it, then I didn't use it. And this was YouTube video ideals and my quarterly calendars. My goals, I tore it out of here and put it in the other one. The word of the year, I am, my vision board, big moments, health and mood. You can tell I got to March and then it died. And then Q1 goals. So then, just to show you the front pages of this one, I just did a quote, didn't really do anything, some bottles, did create as my word in this new journal. Copied most of what was in the other vision board for this here so I could see it. Broke down my goals by year someday, first quarter, second quarter, third quarter, fourth quarter, monthly and weekly. And then I broke it down by ISS business, press, YouTube channel, PhD, and then I had work stuff and then I deleted it. Then I just did a quotes page. But here's the January cover page. I did links. Got a cool sticker pack, so then I used it. Drew in the calendar, did the goals. I really like the setup for the monthlies. Did this for the weeklies. Tried to do like daily trackers, and it was kind of fun, but I have a hard time with daily trackers. But I really kind of thought this was a cute, so tired, no energy. And then I did kept with the weekly and then the side missions. So these were the active quest side missions, notes to self. Kind of like this layout. Might do it again. Did really good in January. Was really happy with having the planner. February did the same monthly setup. Did the same type of thing, sort of. I, instead of doing like the hourly, I just did checklist, and then I did some prompts throughout the journal. So I kind of was able to keep up with it because it felt like I wasn't keeping up with the other one because I don't like doing hourly planning or block time blocking. This was supposed to be for notes or like monthly memory page. Then I did the March and I did Pokemon, and I did this kind of monthly calendar. My active quest, I kept with doing the checklist up top, and then I did notes on the bottom on some research I was doing. Didn't do prompts this time. Just did a bunch of different stickers. Then Q2 goals, obviously I didn't fill it out because it started to breaking. Then I did this monthly calendar, which was a little bit bigger than the other ones. Kind of missed the goals a little bit. Did the checklist, notes down on the bottom, events up top. And you can tell that I think it broke this month or in March, so then I didn't, wasn't able to use April. So I think for April, yep, I went into this one, but I wanted to keep that one with it because I liked the avatar theme and all the stickers, so I didn't want to lose those. So that's why it was empty, is because I moved to this, which was a planner, not a bullet journal. I started doing the different things, reflect some notes from filming, my vision, did some of the front pages, the book we published. So this is like a monthly reflection for April. And then here's the weeklies. So they have the horizontal. I really didn't like the horizontal, but I did notes here, kind of kept going with that. So these are the weeklies that I did for April. And I kind of just used the fairy theme. And then I realized I really, really don't like that. So then I got this planner. So this is May. And this is the planner I finished the whole year out of. So kind of just kept with the potion bottle theme. I had a hard time figuring out about how to use these squares. Like this is a painting I did that sold, and then I was just, I mean, I kind of like the weeklies like this, but at the same time I was having a hard time because I was breaking it up into archives, personal, the business and content, and then school. And I was using this side for grateful for, but you can tell there was some times where I didn't do anything. So then I was filling it with a bunch of stickers, which is not bad. I mean, it kind of looks busy. Then when I didn't, the month finished off, I did like little side panels covering it up. Into the month reflections, and I did some goals, and then currently's for May. Did some Ojibwe. This page was blank. That was a health one. Then here's June. And then I covered over these again because these pages weren't being used, or these sections, weekly sections weren't being used, and then first and second. And then tried to break it up, personal archives, and then I went YouTube, admin, create, certification, PhD school stuff. And you can tell where I wasn't working on things. I kind of like, I mean, I kind of like this system too. So I might go back to it. We'll see. Then we went, and I kept doing the grateful for here. Adding pictures when we went to like a Comic-Con. Jay's cosplay. And then I started filling up some of them because I knew I wasn't going to be working this whole week. I think I was on a trip or something. Then I did the currentlies, which I don't know why that's in that section. Should be right here. Highlights. I changed the back pages, so highlight successes, learnings, and to work on. And then I did journaling. So I talked about like different things going on, and I really liked the journaling pages for the weeklies, but then at the same time I kind of had a hard time keeping up with it. So, and then I did a quote page. Then I did House Moving Castle for July, and I started using little circles to separate out events. And then with the weeklies, I started using boxes like top three, and then like using some of their boxes to highlight things. If I knew I wasn't going to do too much, I just put the washi tape across, drew in some, but mainly used like the stickers. Like this is one that Jay created. And I kept using a lot of boxes in these ones. And then tried to use a habit tracker and a house on the other side. And then the YouTube planning, Instagram, and then currently's. And then this was the highlights page. Highlights, success, learnings to work on. Then this was the July kind of reflection, notes, event pages. Did a lot of stickers and things. Then when I got to August, I did a Sarah J. Maas theme. Tried to write goals for each week on the sides. That did not work. Habits and house, YouTube, Instagram. You can see I've really been bad on Instagram. Currently pages. Then I started trying to use the, what do you call that? Alistair method for archives. The monthly, I really kind of like these calendars because the monthly is nice big squares. And then because I didn't use this page at all because the first started on a Thursday, I kind of did like a junk journaling kind of page. Then processing cart, then the weekend because I don't work on the archives on weekend. Then film planner flip through, and then school stuff. But you can see I only did a few things. Then our anniversary, a bunch of other things. Started using a lot of these to fill in places where I wasn't working on. This one I just filled with stickers. I didn't even really write anything in there. Then I start trying to use checklist. I was really having a hard time trying to find a way to make that work. Then I did this kind of little junk journaling reflection page here, and then just a quote inside of there. And I like the little tabs where you can open them, little containers and stuff. Then September I did Studio Ghibli. I still like the monthly layout for this. And then I did a waterfall thing. So then I did habits, house, YouTube, Instagram. And I started doing currently's. Then I did archives action list, business action list, school action list, and then all the assignments I had. And then these were the 2 monthly end of pages. Highlights, successes, and learnings. This was empty. October, I just did like a witchy kind of theme. Calendar was pretty full. I kept with the waterfall theme. I tried to change it to 15 minutes a day instead of calling it habits. Supplies needed, projects, archives. So these are projects in the archives, then projects for our business. I drew a little person for the outfit we were working on. PhD, library courses, then my courses broke down. Then I did a gratitude journal entry, a coloring page, and then 15 minutes a day I did some prompts for this page here. Then in November, we had a couple trips going on, a birthday. I kept with the theme of just covering over these ones and the waterfall, so 15 minutes a day. You can see I wasn't keeping up with that. Supplies needed, meeting updates, projects. Instead of drawing the person over and over, I just started listing it. Didn't really do that much on business. PhD, library course assignments, then these 2 because the other class ended. Then a gratitude journal entry, a coloring page. And then toward the end I realized it wasn't really working for me, so I wrote events and did the Alistair method and events and Alistair method. So then that led me into December this month, and I highlighted the colors, kind of a little bit of a busy month. But then I switched to doing priorities, routines, notes, events, and then did tabs. So these are all the tabs here. And then each week looked the same. Obviously there's not a lot going on. Nope, not this week. And then I tried to do weeklies. It didn't work out. And Christmas list. And then monthly review for December. I wrote it out, but then I didn't get it done. I might go back and get it done, but that is the monthly thing. So then this is 5.5 inches thick. There's a couple different size pages. So, and I don't want to waste my rings on keeping everything together. So I created this out of a folder. I stapled the sides together so it makes a little thing. And then I just put all the pages in like this. Bring this over. And it creates a cute little binder thing. Whoops. Too far that way. Okay, there we go. Try again. A cute little binder thing that I'm going to tie closed. So then everything stays together. And here it is all tied up and snug. 2024. And that's a wrap on 2024. Are there any kinds of setups that I did that was interesting to you guys or you thought? I'm going to go back and look at the setups that I did and pick pieces that I liked out of each one so I can bring them into 2025. Alright, I hope you guys had a great holidays. We'll see you in the new year. Bye, Muppy.